Hello everyone, my name is Kurazar, and welcome back to Starsector Angry Bees, where we just picked up a bunch of new missions from Galatia. Several of them, I think we have two of them here. We have one right in Corvus. We have a contact there too, not a bad idea to check in with them. And we have one up here in Westerness to deliver a VIP, probably a student. Researcher ransom, okay. This one we can probably actually keep the ransom money for because we can send Marines. And we got, we should have enough Marines. There's 61. We might be able to do some more. However, we have a more pressing issue, which is that our crew is under strength. So, a little bit of a problem. And I also was doing some thinking between episodes, and I think I do want to go ahead and start adding in some of these hull mods as built-in mods. And I'm thinking I'm going to start with some of the more expensive ones here, like missile autoloader. That'll give us some more room for other things that I would like to have, like hardened shields, and then also give us some more vents. Eventually we will be getting the, what's it called, flux regulation, where we'll be able to have up to 5 more vents or caps. And then we'll kind of shift all those up to capacitors and get an extra about 1,000 or so. But for now, we will make do with some more vents. So let's go ahead. I'm going to just add in, I think, the missile autoloader into these guys. I think that's a good start. I don't want to blow through all of our story points because I want to keep some for emergencies, and I would like to keep some also for situations where we get a new ship and it's really good, but I really need the story points for it to build things in. So we'll just start with one for each of these for now. And this will, of course, increase the post-reload cooldown to 10 seconds. I don't think that's a problem. I don't see a need to shoot Reapers more than once every 10 seconds anyway. So we'll go ahead and just do that. Let's build all of these in. Autoloader goes in there. And you get the autoloader as well. Why are different positions? It's weird. Oops. And autoloader. Cool. So from here, that's going to give us a chance to do some hardened shields, which doesn't do as much as you'd think for a ship like this. We're only getting 50 to 46. That's a 12% increase, or a flat 12% change. It is still a 20% change from what we currently had, but it will help these just stay alive that little bit longer, especially until we get the better capacitors. Well, the more capacitors. And let's get all that in here. Hardened shields. Alright. So 4 for each of these. Not too shabby. 5 for you. Why did you get 5? What is it about you that's different? Hardened subs. Flux coil. Oh, you get 5. Oh, it's because of the reinforced bulkheads. Okay. And these don't have the adjunct, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. And then I think what we'll do is we need to get some more crew. So let's stop probably at Darren Kuyu. We'll stop here. We'll stop at Ansira as well, see what all's here, and pick up what we need. And then we'll be on our way. I might see about getting a couple other odds and ends if they happen to have them. I would like to get, let's repair our ships. I want to get some of the little ion cannons. Hey, look at that. I'll buy all 4. And the reason is that I think I would like to make a few changes to this guy here. And I think I might flip over to piloting it. I think. Oh, I don't have a second weapon here yet, though. Do you have what I want? Which would be a second pulse laser. No, you don't. Okay. And you don't have one here either. Okay, well maybe I won't pilot it right away. But let's go ahead and get these ion cannons in here and here. That does bring our weapon flux up a little higher than I'd like, but that's kind of just the name of the game. We have frigates. That's what's going to happen. So for now, I'm going to drop this down. These are what, 10? Okay. I don't like that super a whole lot. Let's ditch this. We'll do that. And I'm going to avoid building these into this guy. These aren't going to be like super long-term ships for us anyway, so I think we'll just leave it like that for now. Alright, crew time. You have not cheap crew, but not the worst either. Okay, you are actually on the worst side. But I'll take some anyway. We need about 100. 100 gets us a little bit of buffer for if we lose a ship. Let's grab another 50 or so. Yeah. We can lose basically 20% of our crew and we'll still be okay. I mean, sucks for them, but oh well. We'll survive. I will survive. Okay, let's see. Supplies are kind of pricey here. Nothing I'm going to do here. Nothing to do here. Repair our ships. Ooh, 32 supplies. Yeah, we do want to stop and get supplies somewhere. Whoops. Just lay in a course. And off we go. Alright. Check out the bar here. Someone's smoking in the corner. They want to go to done and have us extract somebody. Yeah, you know what, we'll do it. That's easy. It's also like on the way and it's right in the area, so sure. An officer. I do have one more seat for a butt, but not your butt. You are cautious. So we'll leave that where you are. And no... Yeah, no pulse lasers. Sag. The other thing I was thinking about was the design of this ship. So, funny thing. So I usually like to do Hellbore. It saves us 8 OP, which gives us a lot to play with for these here. And also building in things like hardened shields and the converted hangar help as well. But I was watching this, like I was watching the replay of this, well, the recording of this, and watching this Mjolnir do its work, and my goodness. I mean, it's not, this ship isn't like a powerhouse in the grand scheme of things, but for our fleet size, it certainly is, and this is doing a lot of work. And I think I'm coming to the realization that there's a lot of meta around you want the high damage per shot to get through armor. The problem is the Hellbore cannon's projectiles move really slowly, and while they do deal a lot of damage, and against armor it's 1500 a hit, which is amazing, it moves so slow that you don't hit very often. Whereas this one moves quite a bit faster, and although it only deals 400, it's got over twice the overall DPS. So once this guy gets through armor, it's kind of slow at chewing through hull at only 250 a second. This guy takes a bit more to get through armor, but it also has EMP damage to shut things down, and will chew through hull a lot faster. So against a nice big ship, like say a Legion or an Onslaught, this might actually end up winning out in the end, because we can shut the enemy ship down and sit there with impunity and just keep shooting. Whereas this one requires us to, you know, chew through the armor and then have something else that can chew through their hull. So I'm thinking I might want to keep this bad boy. I'll probably ditch the pylons at some point. Like maybe even now. If I were to build in hardened shields, and I was thinking of grabbing something else. I do want to get ITU for this one. But I think I'm okay here for now. This is actually a pretty good one for these ships too. But I'm going to leave it on. I'll leave it alone for now. That would give us room to maybe do either harpoons or sabos. And I'm leaning towards sabos, or even one of each. I mean, why not, right? And this guy might actually end up being okay for this ship in the long run. And then we'll have to leave these empty for now. I would like to put maybe even just like machine guns in here at some point, so that if it gets up close and personal, it has some defenses against like small ships. But for now, I think I'm pretty satisfied. Although these guys will do just fine in that regard. Like these guys basically are the stay away from me answer. So maybe I don't need those. Maybe I don't. What I could do is whenever we get defensive targeting array, I could toss that on here, and that would make these fighters stay near the ship, and it would double their damage against other fighters and against missiles. And that could be a pretty cool idea too. Just gonna auto-assign those. And there we go. So we still have pretty rough flux dissipation compared to weapon flux plus shield, but this is a longish range ship, and it will only get longer as we level this guy up, hopefully get gunnery implants, and as we get ITU, we'll bump this range up from 900 to, let's see, that would be plus 180, plus 150-ish, so about 1100 or so, 1130. But yeah, so let's get out of here. We're going to swing by, we're not going anywhere, so I guess we'll go to Garnier first. And then we'll go to Dunn, but we'll stop and gas up on the way. And we'll buy supplies there too. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we have to slide in here. And I guess we'll leave the transponder on for now in case there are any hegemony patrols here. I don't see any. Let's go ahead and just slip in here to the ring system. Kill our transponder. We even go dark. And we will do some... No. We'll get shunted out of the bar because there's a gunfight. Okay. I want to check in here for any... Ooh, more ion pulsers. I think I bought some, but you know what? Just in case I didn't buy enough, buy a few more. Why not? You're all pricey, so no thank you. And what do we have here? Shield shunt? No. Puddles? No. Efficiency overhaul? Sure. I'll take that. And anything interesting in the fleet? No. Okay. Check out the bar again. I don't like the underworld bounties. If you're not like doing a specific pirate run, these bounties almost always really annoy one of the other factions. Hey, gangster. Yeah, I have my money, yes. 97,000 credits to my comms ID. You can have your big wet scientist back. Big wet scientist, what? Okay. Alright, that wasn't the deal. We're gonna keep him talking with in a marine raid. Ooh. Oh. Whatever. Casualties. 1. Alright. Let's do it. Do I care about secret prep? No. Oh no, lost a marine and pirates hate us, which they did already. Alright. Cool. Off we go. Bye guys. Let's stop in here. I think I might have some more guns that I need to... that I can apply to our ships here. Let's go ahead and do that. I think I forgot to actually load up this guy. Here we go. I want you to have the assault chain gun. And I think I also want to drop on some ions here, like so. That's a pretty good combo, especially if it's piloted. So I might even take this ship instead of the Tri-Tac one. But let's see what we can do. Can we fit? We still have... Okay, we still don't have another pulse laser. I could have sworn we did. These are 200 a second. These are 174. So you know what? Let's go ahead and drop you on. And then we'll just do... We'll go back to the swarmers, and that should be okay, I think. There. It's not too bad. This guy is also not too bad. I will probably want to build in... Let's do hardened shields. And try to get some of this flux up a little bit. This capacity is kind of low, too. I could build hardened subs in, too. Getting a little lower than I'd like to be, though. So, you know, let's drop these guys, and we'll swap you out for swarmers as well. There we go. So, up to 620 will get us parity with the weapon flux plus shield flux. Up to 10, and let's just round out capacitors. There we go. And you are still waiting for an ion beam. Okay. Good to know. I'm probably going to leave this guy here. Now let's drop those off. Let's drop you off. There you are. We still have plenty of crew capacity. I'm also going to leave off like this little guy. And I think that should do it. We'll bring the teeny tiny one with us. And we'll also rearrange these guys. That's your energy. I might... Yeah, I'll keep these two up front with me. You know what? I do have a pulse laser. And I do have a ship. Namely this one. That is pretty much about ready to retire. These really don't last long in terms of usability. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll leave that behind. And I'm going to start out... I'll fly this one. Why not? Weapon groups, auto assign. I do want to do, let's see, the HMG is on auto, and I can manage the assault chain gun and the swarmers myself. Perfect. That's pretty good. Alright. See what Ashara's got for us. Nothing there. We have an officer. Steady target analysis. Yes, you bet. You bet, buddy. Any ion beams? Nope. So we are now full up on officers, and we are definitely at the point where we should start picking and choosing our officers. Oops, I didn't want to go here, actually. I'll just leave. I will come back to that later. I don't want to do that today, so... Let's go ahead and dockside bar, where I wanted to go. Nothing there. And still no ion beams, but not a surprise. This is a Gemini, so... Oh, they have ITU. Darn it. I could really use some integrated targeting unit right about now. Okay, so we have you. Okay, you are decked out. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to go to Syndria. Go visit Sin Daddy. You're not coming after me, are you? No, okay. And we're going to fuel up and resupply. Oh dear. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Ow. Come on. There we go. Hello, Sin Daddy. And then that. In we go. Whoa. Big old swarm there. How's this bar? Terrible. And no ship captains, that's okay. And still no ion beams. But these guys don't like beams anyway, so not that surprising. Expanded deck crew, advanced turret gyros. If I had a lot more money, I'd just buy them to get them out of here. But I think for now I won't. We have a grab beam. I'll take that for later. I'm sure we'll find more later, but I don't want to be in a situation where we need one and don't have one. What you got for sale, guys? Nothing interesting. Okay. We'll just gas up. And we will also... Oops, I don't want that. This is an awfully low number. Do they have a supply shortage? Like, I usually buy supplies here because they make them here, don't they? Yeah, here we go. Demand and effects, orbital works. Here we go. Oh, operations are disrupted. Darn it. Okay. Alright, well, I'm just going to buy the regular price stuff, I guess. I'll buy 100. 150. Well, we're going to just buy 50. Because we're going to be going to Hypersil, do that other extraction mission. And that will put us near Q-Line and Alada, where we can go ahead and get some, hopefully, cheap supplies at one of those two places. Alright. Let's see, so... Hypersil. That's where done is, so... Derelict ship somewhere. You know what? That'll be where we go really soon, in this general direction, so I think we'll take it. It's not much, but whatever. And that requires 30 supplies, which is about 3,000 credits worth. That's not too bad. I don't know that we're actually going to go down that way, because our missions are kind of up in here. It's a... Well, I could take it. I could take it. If we don't, then... Fine, we lose 1 rep. Oh no. Now, done is probably right here. So we're going to quick save and drop in on them. Hey, look at that. How did I know? Another arms dealer. Offering some interesting cruisers that we can't use in this playthrough. That's okay. Talk to the patron who ordered the prisoner. What does that say? A patron loudly orders something called the prisoner and beams a smile at you. You approach the smiling patron, who turns and keeps their eyes firmly locked at a menu display on the wall, while a somewhat fanciful concoction appears in the bar. There are so many options, Kurabi, they say deliberately. Not everyone wants the same thing. Some disagree quite strongly, but are too polite to say so out loud. Eyes flicker to the door, then to a holo display of some news item about the leading political cadre of Dawn. Perhaps you'd like what I'm having. They take a long sip. It comes at quite a nice price because there are others who want it very, very much as well. 27,000 credits. Nah, we're good. I got Marines, my dude. Let's see if there's anything yummy to buy here. Answer to that is no. How about over here? We have one of these guys. A Buffalo P in awful condition. And nothing else that I really want here. So let's just do our military mission and get out. So we have a couple options. Let's do this. Well, minimal. Yeah, sure, why not? Although before we do that, let's buy a few more Marines so they get experience, but they have none. Never mind. As I was saying. We're gonna grab these guys. Launch the raid. No casualties. Amazing. Love it. Alright. So we're going to go up to Kulan, which should, I think, have supplies for us. We'll do a bit of transponder on. And away we go. What's up, guys? Ooh, a powered armor suit. A Harbinger. Now we're talking. 39,000 credits for 20 Marines. Oh, man. I'll be right back. Hold that thought, my dude. Hold that thought. Because I still have to get supplies. And I wouldn't mind a few Marines, too. So if I buy, like, 30 Marines, and we can train this up eventually. And if I buy a bunch of these, down to 45,000, 40,000. Oh man, that Harbinger is just like, it's speaking to me. I think I might leave it. I'm going to leave it because we'd have to go and drop it off or outfit it, and I'm kind of a man with a mission right now. Let's go ahead and buy some more of these guys instead. At a reasonable price. And let's buy even a few more. There we go. Now we're poor again. Okay. And they had no officers here. We'll go check out Elada. Sorry, Eocobrez. Elada is the gas giant here, I think. Yep. Alright, let's see. Nothing here as well. Dockside bar, concerned man. Ooh, wants us to take food somewhere. You know what? We're actually going there now. Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? It's free money. Alright, let's get out of here. So we need to go to Westerness. We're going to Aetholf. And 8th elf. Wow, that's pretty darn good. Show on map. And away we go. I'll do it. This has been unusually kind to me lately. Like, missions right where we're going. It doesn't always happen every day. Sometimes you end up with, like, a mission on the left side of the map and the right side of the map, and that's all you get. Ooh, go away. Let's see. Yeah, we'll pop in here. Off we go. Fast picket, okay. They're safe, too. Alright, so we're dropping off our VIP. The student turns to us and says, "That was amazing! Wow, I mean, that was really living, you know? I'm going to drop out of the academy and become the captain of my own fleet." Their eyes fill with an alarming gleam of admiration. Just like you. I like that they have different things that they say. Some of them hate it, some of them love it, some of them just want to, you know, kvetch about your crew. And then, of course, we have the food delivery. So, yeah, that was easy. Another thoughtful person. Oh, this is an organic, okay, colony thing. We're not going to be mining that planet we have. It's a great planet to mine, but we're not going to do it. At least not for a while. You're a freelance administrator. What do you do? You have no skills. I will take you because you're cheap. So, we'll give her 5,000 credits. She'll actually only take 250 per month when she's not employed. So we'll have her in her back pocket when we need to switch over to, you know, administrators. The beam people have no beams. Okay. All right, guys. Keep your secrets. We have a monitor on the black market with structural damage. I still can't believe that the, where is it? This guy right here. He lost 25 armor. Oh no. And this one, there's one that was missing something else too. Yeah. Hull integrity. 15. What? Reduce by... Oh, because we have reinforced bulkheads. Okay, that's why. That's sort of mitigated. So we're losing 30% and gaining 40% back, but they don't cancel out. Okay. That makes more sense. Alright. I mean, we're here. Let's drop by Fikenhild. We have sea-looking traders. Nah, I'm good there. It's a real cheap one. Lloyd Clinker. I love some of these names. Oh boy. Still no beams. Okay. And do you have anything tasty? A couple trash monitors. I wouldn't mind a Valkyrie. I'd prefer to get a Phantom at some point. But Valkyries are really handy for just multiplying your ground troops forces. Oh, we have a Buffalo that's not, like, wrecked. Yeah. So what do you have? Augmented drive field. Yep, that's what we're doing. We are going to... See, what do you cost? 24k. And your burn speed is 8. Ooh. You know, I don't think I care. I think I'll just held off, and whenever we can buy an Atlas, we will. And the others of these are... Like, I wouldn't mind getting a second Sunder, but we're not quite ready for it with this amount of money, and we don't have the stuff to outfit it anyway, so kind of pointless. Let's see. Let's go to Siden and then Alamar, and then we will start off on the rest of our quests here. Yeah, we got a good little thing going on. Let's go. We could like up this way and around. That was probably the best to do, or maybe even like around this way. So because this one and this one are timed, unlike the rest of these. Yeah. Maybe even we'll stop at Zagan and refuel there, so we have like the maximum fuel we can carry. That seems wise. It seems wise. We'll see how it pans out. Black sidebar. Concerned woman. Metals. Now we're not going over there. Programmatic robes, no thanks. And no beams. 1 beam. I'll take that for our future thunder. Absolutely. And what do you have on the market? Nothing. A manticore? Not today. Later on. Later we will. Today, not so much. And LMR, what do you got for us, buddy? Tattooed ruffs. Not too shabby. I'll take it. No one to hire here. And we have some beams. We have some phase lances. I actually want all of them. Don't ask questions. No questions. Just trust me. It's all part of my master plan. And nothing that I want to buy here. Okay. Yeah, let's go over to Mazalot. We'll swing in here at probably both these places, and we will pick up fuel there. I don't think fuel's a great price. We're being tracked. Whatever. Sure, have a scan. Look, you weren't selling them on the open market. Someone's going to buy them. Someone's going to sell, someone's going to buy. I happen to be that guy who's buying today. Hello. Oh. Take some free stuff. Oh, no. Not a free ship, just free stuff. Something up this way. Tarsus. No, but I'll take your stuff. Giblets galore here. My goodness. Vigilance. Not even salvageable, so nothing to even consider there. And an enforcer. Also, mostly made of junk. Oh, and a buffalo. More junk. Alright, so we're going to Mazalot, which is kind of up here just north of the star, so let's just drop in right on him. Oops, wrong button. There we go. What's up, guys? We have a Navark who has an Eagle-class cruiser. Gorgeous stuff, but no thank you. And you have missile spec. You're steady. Let's see. Let me take a look at our officers here. Are there any that I don't really want? A steady missile spec is better than aggressive ordnance expertise. Although, I'd probably want this guy on one of our LP manticores, so probably not. I think what I will do, though, is... See, that's you. You're the aggressive guy. I want steady and target analysis in you. And you... Aggressive. No, I don't want aggressive. Yeah, we're gonna ditch... I don't know. I don't want aggressive in here. That's dangerous. Missile spec. And you're steady? No, you're reckless. Tell you what. I'm gonna get rid of reckless. Reckless is actually a bit crazier than I generally like. And we're gonna grab the aggressive, steady missile spec guy. And I'll hire you. And I'll pop you in here. I thought it was aggressive, unfortunately, so we lost our chance there. You're aggressive. Yeah, if we want to find an aggressive guy, we'll pop them in there. But for now, that is fine. And I think I already checked here. You don't have any beams that I want right now. So I'll just take your fuel. That fuel range then is good. We're solid. We'll probably get enough fuel scavenged while we're out and about to make it back. And I think that's a good deal. As far as supplies go, 96 isn't too bad. Let's see if we can get by with that. Maybe even like 50 more. Okay. And I was thinking maybe a second buffalo after all. But that's not happening, is it? Okay, that's fine though. And do you have any sustained burn? Do you have any beams that I want? Nope. Nobody has any ion beams. Okay. It's like I said, the moment you need something, you will not find it anywhere. So buy everything that you think you might want when you don't need it. Alright, we're good here. Let's get lost. Let's go, and we're going to hit up Defon first. I'll probably at least pop into these guys and see what's here, since they are like literally right here. But aside from that, I think we are good. And yeah, I think we're just going to go up and then over. It's going to be... Nah, we'll go over. We'll go straight there. Because I do want to hit this guy and then bring it back, so we'll have to pass by here anyway. So that's how we'll do it. Off we go. Avoid the stormies. Oh, hey, here we go. Didn't need to dodge the slipstream after all. Alright, tell me there's no pirates here this time, please. Oh, there's something here. A low warning beacon. Usually means interesting stuff. Although there's something up here, too. As a fleet. Bye. Later, guys. We have an inactive gate. And a Terran world. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped the gun on that jungle world. Widespread ruins. Oh, there's only 30 supplies. We didn't bring enough supplies to really, like, survey everything. So if there are... There's something here. A mud skipper transport. A level 5 officer. I'll take a look at you. You're not bad. You're not bad. Not my favorite. The thing is that, well, you know what? You are aggressive. You're aggressive. We'll dismiss you. I think in this case, with gunnery implants, he'll probably stay at a far enough range that this won't matter too much. Especially if I remove these guys. I'll leave him for now. Something else is pinging up this way. Whoa, my goodness. A supply cache. Don't mind if I do. Well, do you all recall what I said about not having supplies to scan every planet? Well, we don't have enough to do every planet, but this planet is ours. Ho 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 ho. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous too. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful planet. Heavy machinery. A lot of it, too. My goodness. Oh, I got this, too. Nifty. Okay. Well, I'll take as much as I can. And then we'll just kind of have to dump off the stuff that we get in excess of that. I'll grab 30. Grab as much as I can here. And sadly, that's all we're going to carry for now. Oh my goodness, there's stuff everywhere. Okay. Let's roll up here. Why not? What do we got here? Minor supply cache. Volatiles. Yeah, why not? Bye. And something bigger flickering here. A research station. Oh my goodness. And an orbital habitat. Ho 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 ho. Oh yes. Lots of topography data. Very nice. I'm gonna leave these. Am I gonna leave these? How much do I really need these? Let's add those to our list. You know what? Let's do the habitat, because we might get some good colony items. Not from here, apparently. We'll take you. Leave you. And double tap. You, and leave you. And then we'll hit the research station, because we're going to burn through... Ooh, it's a solar flare. I think I'm going to wait till the solar flare dies down. Or till the research station moves through it. So let's pass some time here. There we go. I think we're good. Go, 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 go. Alright. Learned about some extensive ruins near Dafon, which I think is where we're going. Oh, baby. Yes, you bet. Prometheus tanker. Monitor. Not too bad. Thunderwing blueprint. We already have the midline package. Integrated target unit. ECM package. Advanced turret gyros. Converted fighter bay. Yes. This is why we're here. Oh my goodness. This is so worth it. And leave you behind. Double tap. Because yes, research stations can just drop random stuff after you've looted them for some reason. And away we go. Yeah, that was worth it. That was absolutely worth the time. Oh. Yeah, Buffalo. You are too frag to bother with. We'll take that, though. And there are ruins here. Yeah, we'll do them. Let's see what we got. Costs 40. Scattered ruins. Got a pod with another level 5 officer. And another blueprint we'll never use. But I'll take it. What did you say you had, actually? Just metals, okay. Alright, so how about this new officer? Oh, you are super generic. You know, this guy would almost be good for a monitor. Combat endurance, yep. Impact mitigation, yep. Field modulation. The target analysis is not so important, like, you don't want them attacking things. But even ordnance expertise is pretty good for them. But you were going to go out the airlock. Sorry, dude. Alright, where was I? Alright, off we go. Oh, you'll pop in here too, why not? Gamma Tempest. Oh, sorry. I can't fly Tempests. No ruins there, so I didn't want to bother spending the supplies to survey the place. Alright, another low warning beacon. Alright. So we are going in here for something or other. It's a derelict ship, as I recall. Ooh, nice. Active gate. An interesting set of things here. An orbital habitat. A barren desert world. Sure. Do a survey. Extensive ruins. Drugs. Who doesn't like drugs? High-res sensors. Paladin blueprint. Supplies that we just spent getting here. And I'm going to keep 150 of these. Take as much of that as we can, which is apparently all of it. Take the rest of you that I can take too. The attack laser stays here. Don't like them very much. Single machine gun also stays. Everything else can stay as well. Alright, then I think I'll hold off on the habitat. We are here for a derelict ship some distance away. Ah, my favorite. Well, some distance means it's going to be between the inner and outer. It's probably near this gate, most likely. But let's go ahead and do a ping. Could even be out here. This is a treasure trove. Wow. We have a dram. I'll leave, and I'll check out for officers here. Explorer. May have lobster. That's cool. What's up here? With pods with crew. War organs. We'll leave. We'll come and maybe salvage that later. Derelict ship. Ho. Hello. 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 Yes. So, like I said, this will be the backbone of our fleet. I need to mark this down. Now, there is a way. We have the captain's log mod on, but I didn't figure out how to use it yet. So I'm not quite sure. But there's a way to add notes here using captain's log. I'm not sure how. Okay. Tell you what, I'm just going to grab this here. Otherwise I will forget it otherwise. Oh, come on, let me get there. Ah, there we go. It's going to hurt. Got a broadwave signal. Uh-oh. Oh! I clicked the wrong button. Ah. Oh my goodness, I clicked the wrong button. I was clicking so fast. Saw the broadwave signal, I was like, I gotta click here and get out fast. Let's turn this off. Don't need that. Yeah, look, it's a Tempest, guys. And here I was all ready to spend a story point on that Hyperion. Oh my goodness, I am... I am so mad at myself right now. Alright, ruins. More Broadway signals, okay. Some good stuff though, not gonna lie. We burned a whole lot of supplies getting near that star, unfortunately. You know, I'm going to go up here and we're going to take the sensor array for ourselves. I think there's a fleet down there looking for us. And I would have saved scummed, except that I don't know when the last time was that we saved. What did I just see up here? A ship graveyard. There's another Hyperion? Maybe? There is! Oh! Are you kidding me? Yes. Yes. I'm doing it. We could have had two. We could have had two Hyperions. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. That is so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. I will let this repair up, but then I'm going to mothball it because this is expensive to drag around with us. Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous. I'll take it. We need all the supplies we can get. Fury cruiser with some topography on it. And salvage. Yes. The Scarab is the one for our mission here. Now, Scarabs are pretty nice. Got our 30k. We got a Paladin PD system blueprint, which we already have. And, oh, you're pretty badly scuffed, so... Nope. Sorry, pal. A mud skipper. And we have a kite shuttle. Heavy armaments, 13 of those. You know what? I'll leave these. These are harder to sell. Take that. Oh, yeah, actually didn't need to worry about that. I have space. A little bit of space left. Now there is over here, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a research station. Didn't even need to actually ping. But now everybody knows where we are. Let's let's get in here and get this research station going. What have we got? Oh man, more yummy stuff. Nothing super crazy, but nothing terrible either. Gazer pod, Gorgon pod, expanded deck crew, shield shunt, and shield conversion omni. The nice thing is that in general, when you take these, it'll remove them from the pool of random results or random hull mod specs that you'll get while you're exploring. So you do want to get as many as you can and just sort of add them all to your list. Let's go ahead and grab all of this stuff. These guys, and how much over are we? Only a little bit. I'm going to dump, like I said, these guys because they're kind of harder to sell and get rid of. And, you know, I will not use annihilators in this playthrough because the ships we have won't really handle it well. And then I'll just dump off a little bit of this guy. And then this. Recovery shuttles? Okay. Not the worst. And you. And out we go. Oops, wrong button. Out we go. Alright. There's someone here looking for us. Yeah, you had that Broadway signal set up, didn't you? Mm-hmm. And now you see I'm a little bigger of a fish than you thought I was. Sorry, pal. Let's get out of here with our one Hyperion. I can't believe that the bad luck and then the reversal of that bad luck is just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I do want to mothball this guy now. Because we're at 6.3 a day. If we mothball him, we're at 4.8 a day. Ooh, we need to vent some crew, though, if we do that. Alright. The crew gets to live one more day. They live one more day. However, I do think that we are coming up on the end of this episode. So I think we'll call it there. We will pick up next time, finishing up this loop. We'll hit up this barren world, which we need to do like right now. And then we will finish up this loop and go home with all of the crazy spoils we have. And maybe even another ship that we can, like, you know, throw things in. I'll take any cargo ship at this point. Any of them will do. I don't care what it is. But that's going to do it for the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments or leaving a like. And as always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.